Well, it's my pleasure to have Dr. Jeff Stockner, Dr. Stephen Hurwitz talking about the criminal justice students and their recent venture out to Noble Elementary School. And let's start with you, Jeff. How did you guys learn about this opportunity to go out and give back, I guess, more than anything else to the local community?
Well, I was contacted by a fourth grade teacher who asked if there was someone at the university and knew me, my wife works at the school, to do something regarding cyberbullying. And so I went and met with her, and once I found out there's a state mandate, a statute that requires some education in Ohio regarding bullying and cyberbullying in particular. And after we discussed it a little bit, I pulled the principal in on it and said, you know, instead of doing this for one class, why don't we think about doing it, covering it for all fourth grade classes, and it kind of developed from there.
Well, it's a great program, and talking to the students, they got into it. And Dr. Hurwitz, talk about what kind of guidelines, parameters you gave to the students and how you think it turned out and moving forward.
We gave them very general parameters. The big thing we wanted to be is interactive and fun. These are fourth graders. And in general, what we're trying to do is get them to model a skill, because you've got to get the idea that you can stand up and stop bullying. So how do you do that? It's one thing to tell kids, everyone knows bullying is wrong, but what do you do when you're in that situation? So the idea was to role play some different scenarios to show them the different kinds of bullying, and then show them ways that they can stand up against it. And what I really thought that our students did best was really get the kids involved. We gave them very general guidelines. They took it and they ran with it and did a great job with it. We met a couple of times, had to fine-tune some things. I thought I couldn't have imagined the presentation turning out any better than it did. I thought they did a great job.
Well, you guys did a great job with your students to kind of train them. They did a great job. It's a great program all around, and we appreciate your efforts.
Great, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Dr. Stephen Hurwitz, Dr. Jeff Stockner here at Tiffin University talking anti-cyberbullying. It's my honor and privilege to have some of the members of Alpha Phi Sigma Criminal Justice Honor Society here at Tiffin University, and Ivan Santiago joins us. And Ivan, you guys did a program recently at Noble Elementary School to fourth graders talking about anti-cyberbullying. Great program, great initiative by you guys, and there was a message that you sent, and that was STOP. Tell us what that means, the acronym STOP.
So S stood for stand up for yourself. T stands for tell an adult or someone you trust. And O stands for observe what's going on, and P stands for taking pride.
In the program, fourth graders, again, young kids, but they have already dealt with, I'm sure, many of them, bullying in some form or another. What was the reaction from the kids?
You know, you get mixed reactions from them, and and that's expected, of course, because, of course, they have been bullied, whether they realize it or not, and of course, we were able to relate to them in a sense where we're like, hey, we've been bullied and we've been in the same situation where you have been as well.
Some of your classmates are here, and we are going to show them, show our fans, some of the scenarios that you guys played out for these fourth graders. What's the first?
Well, the first one was just a matter of physical bullying, of course, just a regular one. So here it is.
Hey!
Physical bullying, obvious, very obvious, not cool at all. What was the reaction from the students? I'm sure that at first they probably giggled.
Well, of course, yeah, they giggled, they loved it, and they kind of laughed for just a while there. But we were trying to tell them, well, that's not cool. And if you were to see that, say, use the acronym STOP and say stop and stand up.
That was a blatant form of bullying. Let's see the next one.
The next one.
Is that a new haircut?
Yeah, don't you love it?
You know what would fix it?
What?
A hat.
Also pretty blatant, but that one obviously verbal and not physical.
Yes, and that, of course, they were laughing again as well, but, just getting their reaction, we were loving it as well because they were getting involved. And that was our main focus right there. But, we were trying to tell them, hey, this hurts just as much as physical bullying, but in an emotional state.
And then the third scenario is cyberbullying. Let's take a look at that.
Paige posted a new photo on Instagram. I'm gonna comment. You are so ugly, I thought this was a photo of your dog. And send.
Oh, someone commented on my picture. I look like a dog.
Also, not cool.
No.
What was the reaction there?
Well, it was more subtle than anything because, they weren't expecting that from a text, because of course they're used to seeing the the forms of physical bullying and verbal bullying, you know, especially at that age. But definitely, you know, we got them to think about what was cyberbullying.
So when you guys left the school, did you feel like you got something accomplished with these fourth graders? Did you feel like you got the message across?
Yes, because just seeing their reaction and just how happy they were just to see us and how happy they were to just interact with us was just, it was just great. It was just a great experience and just fun for all of us.
Wonderful program. Thank you.
Thank
All right, that's Ivan Santiago here at Tiffin University for the Alpha Phi Sigma Criminal Justice Honor Society, and a great program here on campus.